Violence has always been a GTA staple, and as its technology advances, so do the possibilities. The question arises, how far should Rockstar go with the Gore system in a GTA 6? While some crave a realistic experience, there's a fine line with the potential for media outrage. The debate lingers, should we witness bones breaking or stick to the familiar arcade-wide decapitations? As expectations soar, players grapple with the delicate balance of immersive violence in the gaming realm. Subscribe if you want Rockstar to meet your expectations. Thank you and let's go. And we're starting off with GTA 6, everything we know so far. Rockstar has confirmed that a GTA 6 release date is set for 2025, and as we checked the previous video and talked about it in the previous video, we might think that it's probably going to be in early 2025 through the claims that we had by the Rockstar searching for a new job, as it actually shows us that we probably getting the game on March or April, and as fast as possible. That's just 1 year left for it. Platform PS5 and Xbox Series X and S confirmed, we already know that, and maybe the PS5 Pro will be dropped with the GTA 6 release, as well as people will be able to buy PS5 Pro for a very a new way to play the game in a way better graphics for sure. GTA 6 is set to take players back to the familiar, their Vice City, a fictional location based in Miami, Florida. Next one we go for. Jason is looking really good with a beard, and if we will be able to, I don't know, make our character with beard, like we had in GTA San Andreas, like we had in GTA 5, and hopefully customize our character with a lot of other different hairstyles, beards. I mean, about the men, about the girls, that would be nice to make her hair, maybe work with her other stuff like face and all of that stuff. So maybe that, like makeup and like maybe nails, as every girls want the customization to be like more suitable for girls in the GTA 6 games, and I hope the one for the man will be good as one as well. So I hope that both of them will get a lot of possible customizations that we could work on. Next up we go for, yes, this is the opening to the first mission in the GTA 6. Lucia from the GTA 6 is arrested, and looking at this TikTok girl, I would say she really looks like Lucia in the legs. Really great. He looks great, and she looks great, and she like really looking like a Lucia. Let's go for more. I saw this footage by the Project Dennis on Twitter, and now that I think about it, this is probably how the GTA 6 will look and play. This uses the Unreal Engine 5, by the way, and it looks pretty sick, as I think it would even look better in a GTA 6. Of course it will. Next up, as someone who knows Miami only from the movies and TV shows and from original Vice City, I have to say the map looks crazy from a bird's eye view. I'm sure Rockstar will add some funny looking canals to the game, and they will work on it for sure, and we'll have a lot of those in the GTA 6 game. We already had it in San Andreas, why don't we get it in the GTA 6 as Vice City had it as well? Next up, Gore and expectations. Violence is a staple in GTA, and over the last decade, game engines have evolved and realism is becoming easier to achieve. Dead Island 2's Gore system, Flash, was something you had to look away from at times, and it's whimsical and admittedly really cool. The developers did something we hadn't really seen before, multi-lure damage and all, but that was a zombie game, and GTA 6 is not. I have no doubt that Rockstar have ability to make something as brutal, but the question is, should they? Along with any GTA release comes media outrage. The discussion of violence in video games causing violence in real life. So the executives at Rockstar most likely opted with the Gore system on par with Red Dead Redemption 2 to manage outrage. And when it comes to it, if you are running over or shooting NPCs, do you really want it to feel real? Do you want to see their bones, or do you want the arcade-wide decapitation and bleed outs? I think there's an audience to be reached with something like the Flash system, but it's probably not the majority. I personally have mixed feelings on what I want to see. Do you want to have some shootouts with police that feels real, yes, but there are other violent things I'll be doing, shootouts downtown and robberies, and if I shoot a store owner, I don't know if I want to see him convulse and seize. What do you want and what's your expectations? I agree with what you're saying. My expectation for the game is to have definitely better gore than what we've seen in Red Dead Redemption 2. However, I don't believe it'll be as good as TLOU 2 or Dead Island 2. However, a leaker by the name Well Look Who's Back that predicted leaked the trailer song almost 2 weeks before the trailer and confirmed said a bunch of other mechanics did say the gore would be improved a lot, only time will tell, I guess. Yeah, that leaker straight up said there's a dismemberment in the game. I really don't see any reason why there wouldn't be. GTA 5 technically did have the dismemberment, but it was an illusion since they couldn't actually separate body parts in GTA 5 NPCs without crashing the game. So here are some gory parts in GTA 5. The Raven meatpacking plant where the triads took Michael. A guy falls into a vat of acid after being shot, you can hear him cooking. Another guy falls backwards into a meat grinder after being shot, you can even look inside after and it looks how you expect, although it's a map template thing to cover the intact NPC body. Another guy falls onto a conveyor belt that takes him into a bunch of saws. If NPC's bodies could be separated, he would be in multiple pieces. A guy falls into another meat grinder again. The airport chase was Molly still in Michael's movie. The Molly runs in front of a huge plane just as it turning on the engines. Molly steps into the death zone and tries to fight the wind, and she flies straight into the turbine and turns into a smoothie. Her remains are sprayed all over the hangar floor. Johnny's murdered by Trevor. Trevor chokeslams Johnny and then stomps on his head so much that pieces of his brain were still on the Trevor's shoes when he tells the other lost bikers that he killed Johnny. He proves he killed him to the others by pulling out a piece of his brain from his boot and taunting them, which makes them run in fear. Agent Sanchez does. When Michael and Dave have a standoff with Steve Hines and Sanchez, they are interrupted by the IAA and Merryweather. A Merryweather sniper quickscopes Sanchez, which fucked up his face and had an explosive exit wound in the back of his head. Jay Norris assassination. Lester gets Michael to put a bomb in Jay Norris's phone. On back nose to Michael, you call his phone during a keynote and blow up his head on live television. Floyd and Deborah's death. It's not shown, but Trevor leaves the apartment looking like a fucking dinosaur tampon. No other character has this much blood all over them in the game low, and it's said that Deborah shot Floyd, so Trevor brutally stabs Deborah to death. This torture scene as well needs no explanation, so GTA isn't afraid to be violent, and they have much better tech now than before. Red Dead Redemption 2 was a PS4 era last gen game, and I've never seen any other game have dead NPCs decompose in real time and have wildlife react to it. Next time you kill bounty hunters in the woods, wait while from far away. You will see birds come down, and in the desert coyote might come out and start eating the dead NPCs. Imagine what GTA 6 will actually do. So that's kind of all the information we got on this one for today's video, and if you're really interested in more content, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next one, and peace.